you have worked so hard on yourself and you've invested so much time and energy and money into yourself, and you meet somebody who just doesn't have any awareness, hasn't worked on themselves, and everything's a problem, and they're blaming their shit on the world and nothing's their fault, that's going to be a real big turnoff for you. You're not going to even want to entertain a person like that. We start to see it. I went on a hike with my kids, my sister and my nephew. And you know when you go up, it was up a mountain, and on the very top of the mountain is this tea house. And they sell sandwiches and tea, and they sell all sorts of stuff up there. And there's a beautiful, beautiful lake up on top of this mountain. And it is a gorgeous, gorgeous view. The hike is about an hour and a half, depending on how good you are. I think I was more like 2 hours because I'm not a hiker at all. I also didn't have the right shoes, and I'm out of shape. I don't go to the gym. It's about 3.5 kilometers. So anybody who lives in the States, I don't know what that is in miles, but when you go up this hike, anyone who has been on a hike, what happens when you see people go down the mountain? I asked somebody one time when I was going up, I was like, how far is it? Somebody was coming down the mountain. How far is it to the tea house? She goes, oh, you're about almost halfway there, like just a little less than halfway there. And I'm like, oh, you got this, you're doing it, you're great. And that encouragement, the people who are going down the mountain, right, that encouragement, they're like, yeah, you got this. The people coming down, they're giving you all this encouragement. Like, you keep going, get it, you got this. You're doing so good. And anyone who goes on a hike, a public hike like that, there's just this kind of understanding. There's just this kind of respect for one another. It's like, you're doing the work, you're going up there, and you see the people coming down, and as you're going up, you're like, and they're encouraging, you got this, keep going. Then when you get up to the top of the mountain, people are sitting up there, they got their feet in the water, everyone's sitting taking pictures and sitting at the tea house having a sandwich. There's this mutual understanding up there. We all went up here. We all walked up here. All of us did this. And you get this, it's like this mutual level of respect. The people who got up here the same way you did. We all know how hard it was to hike up this fucking mountain because it's not easy. Nobody took an elevator. There's no elevator. Nobody rode a horse. We all, with our legs on our body, walked up that hike just like everyone else. And when we're up there on the top of that mountain, we all look at each other like, you did it. Same with me. I'm proud of myself. You should be proud of yourself too. And then as you go back down, you're giving encouragement to the rest of the folks who are going up there too. You got this. And now you remember when all those people encouraged you on the way up that hill? That's what it's like to heal. That's what it's like when we're healing. There are people who you just see them doing better. You just see the brightness, the light coming out of them. You see it. You got this. I know your legs hurt. Your abs hurt. You're tired. Drink that water. You got this. Keep going. And when we're out here in the dating world finding quality people, we have this mutual understanding that we all got here the same way. We all walked up that mountain all together. Different times, at different paces. Some of it took longer than others. Some of it was more painful. Some of us are more experienced. Some of us do hikes a lot. Some of us it's our first one. But we all got here. And when you're healing, you start to invite people in that you know got to the top of that mountain just like you did. You start to be like, that guy's trying to get up here on a horse, and the trails aren't big enough for you and your horse, buddy. No, you're trying to get in the fake way. No. I'm not about that. That's what you're going to be like when you're out there dating and you start trusting yourself and doing the work. You're not going to put up with these scrubs with their bus pass living in their mama's basement. You're not going to put up with those people because they didn't do the work like you did. You're going to only want to be close to people who've done the work. It's going to be a huge turnoff for you for some fake person to be all fake with you. That's not authentic. Are you trying to get up this mountain on that horse? Are you trying to find the elevator? There's no elevator here. This is nature. This is what happens when you start doing the work. You start really valuing the work you put in and seeing how hard and painful it was and how much you invested in it. And you are only going to put up with people who invest the same way to their work and their healing and what they do. And those are the people who are going to turn you on. Everyone else is going to be a huge turnoff when you see that they are so entitled that they're just too good to do the work.